Holy cow! Stealing livestock can land you in prison for up to 10 years in Louisiana. The following 3 acts are defined as theft of livestock. Number 1, misappropriation or taking of livestock or proceeds from the sale of livestock. The actual owner of the livestock has to give you consent if you're going to sell. The other way you can be charged is if you obtain the owner's consent, but you obtain it through fraudulent means. Then you can be charged with theft of livestock. And secondly, you have to have an intent to deprive the owner permanently of the livestock or the proceeds from the sale of the livestock. The second way that you could be charged with theft of livestock in Louisiana is if you are transporting the livestock to a slaughterhouse or a market to be sold, and you intend to deprive the owner of the proceeds, or you never make it to the slaughterhouse or market and you keep the livestock, or you do make it to the slaughterhouse or market and you keep the proceeds from the sale. The third way that you can be charged with theft of livestock is if you refuse to pay an agent, a dealer, or a market for an agreed upon price. If you do agree to make this purchase, you have to pay within 30 days or you have to pay by the agreed upon due date, which can be beyond 30 days. And just as we discussed in the other 2 situations, your failure to pay timely has to be accompanied by an intent to permanently deprive the owner of either the livestock or the proceeds he's due from the purchase of the livestock. So the issue of do you intend to permanently deprive the owner, how is that determined? Well, evidence of that is determined like this. There are a couple of affirmative defenses to the crime of theft of livestock. Number 1 being, if there's a contract that gives a longer payment term, then that contract will be enforceable. Number 2 is if there's fraud by the seller. For instance, if you purchase livestock and the seller knows that the livestock is ill, the meat's not fit for consumption, or the livestock's not fit for breeding, however he represents to you otherwise, then that's fraud. His fraud would be an affirmative defense available to you if charged with theft of livestock. As many of us know, the livestock business in Louisiana is big business. If you're interested in another area of commerce that's significant to a lot of people in Louisiana is timber. So stay tuned as I cover the laws governing theft of timber, as well as the penalties associated with it. Just click the link here to learn about theft of timber.